Defense against conductive gas, chemical warfare agent, combined with infrasonic frequencies, Havana Syndrome. Defend and survive the Havana Syndrome, infrasonic electrochemical weapon. The information that appears in the following presentation is based on the writer's experience in dealing with a frequency attack accompanied by a conductive gas. The sharing is to comment angles of view and understanding of the subject, based on the humble opinion of the writer. The attack is carried out using a calcium-based semiconducting chemical, in combination with transmission of infrasonic frequencies. This substance sticks to the skin and penetrates subcutaneously. Therefore, identifying the substance on the body and cleaning the substance from the body will fundamentally change the victim's condition. The presentation should not be considered a professional or medical recommendation in any way. The use of the information is at the sole responsibility of the user. Each reader will exercise judgment and filter the information according to his judgment. The author is not responsible in any way for the use of the ideas presented. The chemical semiconductor. According to laboratory tests, the material consists of 70% calcium and a large variety of other metals. He responds to infrasonic sound waves, increases the volume. The material is activated by the transmission of infrared light, laser. The material is greasy and sticky. Has the ability to change aggregation modes depending on frequency and heating. The substance is acidic and very corrosive, causes burns. The material is a semiconductor, activated by transmission, according to laboratory tests. Solid-state base color black/blue. White foam when mixed with saliva. However, a great variety of colors when broken down. Detected on the body as dirt or redness, light burns. I will miss him. Seen clearly only with a camera with very clear magnification. Sprayed and/or fired using a GPS-guided frequency transmission. Treatment of the chemical agent conductive gas. A photograph of the face may give an indication of whether a person is being attacked. If a chemical substance is detected on the body, first wash with water, lots of water and a drop of soap. The face of the scalp is where most of the material is. In painful areas, wash with physiological water, maybe with a cotton swab or a soap-based wipe, moisten well and clean. It can be given with an ear stick to scratch a drop when it is felt that there is an accumulation of subcutaneous fluid there. Everything gently, all the time water dissolves the material. Every painful place in the body has a chemical arrow to clean locally until the substance comes out and the pain disappears. You can grow aloe. Applying aloe on the chemical burns works wonders. You can also clean the chemical with aloe, it dissolves it. If a wound refuses to close and heal, you can put a tight plaster on it until it closes. The broadcast and the chemical cause dehydration, sucking fluids from the body. A very great danger can lead to hallucinations. It is necessary to drink a lot of fluids to be aware. Blocking transmission and defense. The transmission is carried out by an infrared laser. It can be blocked with aluminum of any kind. Aluminum is a material that blocks the transmission. A water bottle with a sprinkler is the simplest tool when water is sprayed in the head and face area. It breaks up the gas, prevents the transmission, saves from suffocation. Useful in the car and at home. There should be as many conductors around as possible. Copper does an excellent job because the transmission is drawn to the strongest conductor and absorbed there. Reduces transmission power. The transmission lands from above like a ballistic shot, therefore the scalp head should have rubber or other insulation, so that it does not penetrate the body. The closer it is to the scalp, the better the insulation will block. Make sure the scalp is clean first. Blocking transmission and defense. Magnets disrupt transmission. A south-facing magnet is directed to the body. The magnet absorbs a significant part of the transmission and actually breaks down the chemical substance. It is possible to turn off with a strong magnet frequency noise in the ear when south is directed to the ear. The biggest danger is in sleep. You should protect your ears while sleeping. The transmission is to a mobile phone. The speaker will be directed away from the body. It will throw it far from the attacked. In summary, washing and cleaning the chemical with physiological water and/or aloe vera. Insulating material on the scalp, aluminum to block transmission, magnet to disrupt transmission and discharge electricity, frequency silencing. Copper as a conductor that will absorb the transmission. Environmental care. Cleanliness of the vehicle/house is extremely important, from the chemical substance. The windshield of the car before every trip, a windshield cleaning agent contains a very effective fat solvent to remove the chemical substance. You should clean with a mop. A rag applies the material back, washing or spraying a detergent and removing it with a mop will give a result. At home, wherever there is a chemical substance, windshield fluid will break it down easily. Use absorbent paper and a mop. Recycled rag returns it back. Basic bleach neutralizes the chemical, which is acidic. Plastic cover of unused sockets. Unplug all devices that are not in use. Electricity, mobile electronics. The offending transmission is done using transmitting light devices, Bluetooth, infrared remotes, etc. Therefore we need to make sure that they are closed and not aimed at us. Hacking into the mobile is done through the cameras. It is worth protecting them. The noise comes from speakers, preferably those that are not in use should be disconnected. It is desirable to have as few transmitting devices as possible in our environment. Wi-Fi must not be on at home. All connections will be wired. The car remote can be activated and cause severe pain while driving. Faraday cage will help, a key without a remote is better. Electricity, mobile electronics. A simple mobile cell phone device, without Bluetooth, without Wi-Fi, without a camera, without GPS, significantly reduces the ability to hit. Cable TV and the internet transmit offensive frequencies to people are being attacked and should be disconnected if not in use. Or block speakers. As soon as there is lighting or a socket outside the house that is connected to the electrical panel, the entire electrical system can be hacked, therefore it is necessary to disconnect or protect it. Summary: strive for there to be as few systems as possible transmitting and working electricity. Simple mobiles. Wired internet. Summary of defensiveness and survival. In the electrochemical attack, it is directed towards the body and towards the environment of the attacked. The conductive chemical substance, conductive gas, is the key to the feasibility of the attack. Therefore its routine identification and cleaning will give the best result. Water spray breaks down the conductive gas. A filtration system or an ionizer at home and in the car will be very helpful, a highly effective MMD system. Every electrical or electronic device around us amplifies the power of the transmission. Therefore try to neutralize what is not necessary or not in use. Wireless communication is used directly by attackers. At home, work wired, without Wi-Fi, use the simplest mobile. A road camera on the vehicle will record the criminals and keep them away. Take care to balance fluids in the transmission body with the conductive gas-sucking fluids from the body. Take care to drink and be aware of the danger. Covert intrusion into the car and home is done routinely. It is recommended to protect as much as possible against a silent break.